Welcome back to Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. I fought a Necron horde of 3 fleets at 1200 points each. So, 3600. Defeated that. That was an auto-resolve, but it did take a couple of reloads to actually get a good outcome there. I just didn't want to fight the battle. Because fighting a battle like that just gets kind of tedious after a while. Alright. I have no interest in the Skella system whatsoever. Hello? I might just take it, why not? I've cleared the path for some orcs. Okay, let's get it done then.
High Admiral Spire.
Trazin.
A pleasure to renew your acquaintance.
What do you want, Trazin?
My wants are beyond you, alas. But I am not above the granting of gifts.
We want no gift from you.
Then I won't warn you that the Nepheru are awakening the Dark Throne, a colossal battle station of delightful potency. Nor shall I inform you that it is hidden somewhere amongst the Sentinel Worlds. As you want no gift, I mean.
Again you betray your kind.
Not my kind, High Admiral. The Nepheru. And they offended me. You might keep that in mind.
So, he's gonna betray... Yeah, whatever. Anyway, the Sentinel Worlds. Chinchair. They lie beyond Chinchair. Well, I think it's not time to bring everything that I have to bear against the might of the Necrons. Every fleet, every strategy, everything that I can, I will use against them. As in every fleet that is available that can make the journey, of course. I just want everyone. Most of the systems are under my direct control, keeping in mind that aspect. Okay, so no more fleets in Bellis Corona, 1 in Cadia, which will remain in Cadia, 1 in Medusa. That fleet in Medusa, I don't know, should I use it, should I keep it? Obviously Spire is going to head over there. I also have 2 fleets over here, but I'm probably gonna have to keep them in this system just in case the bloody Necrons decide that they want to try and break through the blockade that I've enacted upon their system. Or maybe I should just take one of the Adeptus Mechanicus fleets and start raiding the hell out of them. I need to take them out, but I just don't have the necessary firepower without significant casualties to do so right now. Either way, Skellus will wait. The objective that I wanted to do will also have to wait. Chinchair is ripe for the taking, and I can actually march on the Martini's system. Which I will, just not with Admiral Spire, because Spire is going to be needed for the battle, so I'm going to send some fleets that are, 1, not as damaged as his is, which his is obviously fairly damaged, and also that will not be needed in the same capacity.
To the eye of Terror's galactic southwest lies the barren expanse of the Sentinel Worlds. The Imperium has only the sparsest foothold in this region, and many mysteries abound. There are so many rumors, so many drunken spaces tales, that it had become impossible to separate fact from fiction. But the feeling remains, some ancient, buried instinct, that something terrible lies sleeping amidst the Sentinel Worlds. And it would be best not to rouse it.
I'll deal with that. Why not? I will rouse it, though, because that's just how I roll. So Spire will go from Skellus to Chinchair. He will have his work cut out for him. The Space Marine fleet that I have in Skellus will also head to support the Adeptus Mechanicus fleet. Beyond that, I could take the fight to Skellus itself, though keeping in mind the aspects here of... I don't obviously want to take, obviously don't want to take the system, but that doesn't mean I don't want to raid it. How's the repair rate? The repair rate is not actually necessarily the biggest issue. The crew replenishment rate is a bigger concern. So I need to look over here. It's 8 in both of them, so I feel I can put Spire right on the border of Necron space. And it is Necron space, that's where the Necron home system is. And it's probably just as impregnable as Cadia would be if you were playing the Necrons trying to attack it. The fleets in Belial will remain in Belial. I could march them across the entire sector, or segmentum I suppose. It is a segmentum. Don't know the exact name of the Cadian segmentum, and I really don't believe it is the Cadian segmentum that it's called. So, I am not, let's take the Adeptus Mechanicus fleet, and let's do some damage. Because it's a lot of fun to do so. Once the Necrons are dealt with, and make no mistake, they will be dealt with, the only threat that will remain will be the threat of chaos. I don't need every planet and every system. Fun fact about having a battleship fleet. Sure, it's great, it's powerful, but it's not a raiding fleet. Therein lies a bit of an issue.
With matchless efficiency.
Either way.
Begin rearmament.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Receiving your order.
I assume I can retreat with all of them.
Transition begun. The spirits obey. Does not compute. State your order.
Raiders destroyed.
Optimal course set. Rouse the engines.
Hold on, get back.
Engaging drive.
Alright, turn around, all of you.
Calculating vectors.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Stellar fields activated. Charging warp drive.
What the?
Calculating vectors.
What happened to...
State your order.
I mean, I'm fine with it, right?
Machine
Because
spirit
he'll get out
appeased.
of the battlefield intact.
The enemy has seized
But I
a
don't know what
strategic
happened to his
area.
morale.
The enemy has accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Either way, successful raid, I imagine. Unless somehow I lose that ship. Which I shouldn't, actually. Yeah, it took some damage. I don't really know why it withdrew. Okay. Damage has been done for a bit here. My fleets will be positioned over here. I would attack, but they've taken some crew losses and I would rather not waste them trying to fight this kind of a battle. Not right now. By the way, with the system in Belial 4, Nova Cannon damage has been increased. Isn't that fucking awesome? At least that's what the tooltip says. I don't know for certain though if it applies only to Plasma Extractor. Thank you very much. Let's see what we were gonna be dealing with. The Chosen of Abaddon. Exos, half-breed. I guess that would make him... He likes to... Okay. Yeah, Corn. Now, with this in mind, we do still have a battle to fight against the Necrons over here. And not just one battle either, multiple battles. Taking the Sentinel Worlds will not be the easiest affair in the universe. With the other factions, I had the advantage of the fact that, well, with the exception of the Eldari, sure, but the Eldari wasn't, you know, I didn't have to fight through multiple systems and then fight the Eldari. I had to fight an Imperial fleet, sure, but that was a bit different. It certainly helped having the Craft World Infinity Cannons to fire on my side. So that's the Necron fleet. I have several squadrons ready to deploy.
Enemy in sight! That is impossible.
Okay.
Repositioning. At your command. Moving to position. Enemy in sight. Underway.
To serve the
Stand
Omniscient.
back, boys.
Engines
Let's send
engaged.
those.
We are ready to serve.
I think the Space Marines can go in
Hold course.
and do some damage.
Give us purpose.
Yeah, there we go.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight.
Ah, clever little bitch.
Show us the enemy. For where we are needed. We stand ready. I am listening. Underway. Where shall
Drifting
we
Hulk,
strike?
one of them.
Enemy in sight.
Show us the enemy. Repositioning.
Enemy in sight.
They
At your
might not
command.
actually have a battleship in this system,
Launch Thunderhawks.
which, as you might imagine, would actually be
I
a
am
very good
listening.
thing as far as I'm concerned.
Thruster routines active. Teleportarium vectors calculated.
Engines engaged.
Receiving your order. Calculating vectors.
We stand ready.
With matchless efficiency. Machine spirit appeased. The spirits obey. Enemy in sight.
Hold course. Strike quickly, brothers.
Receiving your order.
Okay, reinforcements incoming.
The spirits obey. Calculating vectors.
Give us purpose.
Transition begun. We are ready to serve. Optimal course set.
Probably gonna have to take the
To serve the Omniscient.
the Starties fleet, actually, forget it.
Moving to position.
Yeah, but the Starties fleet, probably gonna have to take them
Castellan manifold teleported.
out of here.
State your order.
Just so that they get repaired. Of course, Spire is on
Show
his
us
way.
the enemy.
He'll arrive next turn. Once he's gotten some
We are
repairs
ready
done.
to serve.
But I need to fight my way
I
to
am
the
listening.
system in question and also make myself a line of retreat. I lose Spire, I lose the campaign.
We stand ready.
Rouse the engines. To serve the Omniscient. Engage Engaging drive. Receiving your order.
Hold course.
Well, I need to get to that planet, the Lone Star. I should be able to unlock it. The real problem is gonna get past all of this. There's only one fleet though that stands in the way in that system. Maybe I should just take that one out as quickly as I possibly can, but unfortunately I don't have any fleet that could make it in time. That's just state of affairs as it is at the moment. I'm going to wait that one turn over on that side. Medusa. Should I just wait? Hold on. It's 15% free troops, okay. 29% A troops, yeah, they're gonna just sit there tightly. I'll attack with them eventually, just not right now, not at this particular juncture. Cadia. Okay, save this. Hopefully the AdMech fleet combined with obviously the defenses. I'm saving quick saving too much, but gotta be safe, right? And that one gets destroyed, unfortunately. So I will need to actually reload and do this my own way. Not particularly the most pleasant experience. This will, however, be the last of the orcs. Might as well give them some send-off, right? Okay, let's do this. Battle approaches.
Machine spirit appeased.
Do I have any point that's nearby? No,
Transition
I do
begun.
not. I suspect the orcs will be
Begin
heading for that
rearmament.
point
You have
in the middle and
seized a
then one of the side
strategic
points.
area.
I'm going to eliminate half their fleet, I think. Well,
Calculating
they're still
vectors.
divided.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Rouse the engines. The spirits obey. With matchless efficiency.
The enemy has seized a
What's that?
strategic area.
Optimal course set.
That would be a rock. A
State your
giant
order.
one.
Thruster routines active.
Don't know what cannon's gonna take that thing down.
Calculating vectors.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Oh, actually it will. Battleship.
Rouse
It
the
just took down a
engines.
battleship. Alright, I guess I'll go deal with the remnants.
Red lines.
They shouldn't be too strong, all things considered.
The spirits obey.
That was what I just dealt with. Hold on, I'll just slow it down.
Optimal course set. With matchless efficiency. Hostile signature
Yeah,
detected.
what I was dealing with was the harder part of the business, in a
We are
sense.
ready to serve.
Rouse the engines to fury.
Troop transition successful. Transition begun. Engaging drive. To serve the Omnissiah. Receiving your order. Thruster routines active.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
That was the last of them. I'll let them build up their defenses for all I care. Fire level, by the way, from the Necrons is fairly low, so the chances of them attacking with more than one fleet to any of my systems is also fairly low. Necron threat, however, is a different... Well, a Necron threat in their home system is, of course, of a different nature. Very, very different nature. Hold on, let me see where... There is no easy path for me to get to Skellis, unfortunately, with this fleet. Then again, do I want to go with Skellis with this fleet? Probably not. Alright, let's go see the Sentinel Worlds. Seek them out, see what we can do over here. This path needs to be cleared. Let's open this up.
Lord High Admiral, analysis of recent engagements and sightings of Necron supply fleets have provided a likely location for the Dark Throne.
Assuming it even exists.
Assuming that, yes. What do you have for me, Magos?
High probability that the Dark Throne resides in the Lone Star system.
Have a hymnal sent, requesting reinforcements. We have work to do.
I understand you've discovered the Dark Throne's location.
How do you... Never mind. Yes, we've uncovered anomalous activity in the Lone Star system.
Yes, that would make sense. Do not engage them lightly. Armada may be dust on the solar winds, but the Nepheru have no shortage of warriors.
Nor have we. Are our reinforcements here?
New vessels entering the battle zone.
Hail and well met, Lord High Admiral. The Blood Angels stand ready to assist.
As do the Raven Guard, and with less bluster.
You have my gratitude. The coming battle will challenge us like no other.
The Blood Angels recall too well the lessons of the World Engine, seemingly brother to this construction. We shall assist however we can.
Archmagos Numerian apologizes, but a warp storm has delayed his arrival. He pledges to join us as soon as able.
We cannot wait. This ends now.
So I need to take Hydra Corlatus against all of the Necron fleets that are stationed in this system. The Eldar will not do anything for me. Next, they may be buying me some time by focusing Necron attacks on them. Fortunately, the problem over here is the fact that with so many systems under enemy control, it's going to be fairly difficult to break through all of them. Time to see the state of Spire's fleet. It's not great, I'll tell you that much. And he needs more recovery time, but I just don't have the time to give him. If I do take this system, this will, however, improve the troop regeneration rate. Problem is, I need to take down all... Huh! Archaeological site. How nice of them. I only needed those resources fucking yesterday. But sure, why not? I'll support Spire with the Adeptus Astartes fleet. They're the one fleet I can afford to lose, shall we say. Multiple fleets converging though on the position of that system. Once these guys arrive, things are gonna get a bit more bit more complicated, I feel, for the Necrons. Another Adeptus Astartes fleet gonna be positioned in the system. But yes, once the might of the Imperium. Reinforcements, the Blood Angel, the Raven Guard, who fucking needs them? Bring the might of the Imperium to bear against them. Most of my fleets are basically gonna converge on this system and wipe the fuck out of the Necrons. If I was really cheesy, I could even bring the fleets from Scaris. But they're needed there just to keep these guys in check to a certain extent. Should I wait? I'll move another fleet just so I can take the Skellus system. Finally. Well, I am ready. I'd rather not deal with the let them deal with the Necron attack. Now this fleet over here in particular will go help Spire. As I said, I'm not kidding around over here. The vast majority of my fleets are heading to smash the fucking Necrons. Like, oh, look, I found the Necron home systems. Smash them to pieces. Nothing left, basically. Okay, I'll bring Spire as well. Maybe not there, but situation is that I can't really damn it all. I could risk him in Hydra if I so desired, or I could let the Adeptus Mechanicus deal with some shit on their own. Now let's be cautious. I don't have time to waste here by waiting for my fleets to regenerate if I get involved in some stupid engagement. So Spire will basically have to deal with this shit on, well. Now, let's do this. I'm curious what to resolve. I really don't want to deal with this. Yeah, they took some damage, but nothing I can't repair. Multiple fleets converging on this position. Build minefields. If necessary, I'll pull them back to repair. Don't think it's strictly necessary. They'll just pass through the system. I'll leave those fleets behind. Did I miss anyone? Don't think I did, honestly. Oh, I actually did. Well, no, I didn't. So, situation is ready. Fleets in Skellus. Fleets are prepared to take down Skellus. Fortify the hell out of that system. What I find weird over here, though, is Agrippina is missing a system. What for? Abaddon? Is the last battle against the Destroyer gonna be fought in the Agrippina system? Sector? Or is there something more over here that I'm missing? I don't know. Either way, ending this turn. I'll take a fleet from Medusa. They can handle it. That was annoying though. Yeah, they repaired a bit, but not enough. They're still quite tough. Ah, damn you all. Well, no one said this would be easy. They're going to attack the Imperial Navy. Well, Imperial pirates. I could, if I'm suicidal enough, I suppose, just go for that system. Am I? Maybe. Suicidal enough that I'd risk it. Now, actually, here's the thing. I don't need to, per se, take the system and add the battle in the same turn. Yeah, one more turn over there. So, what options do I have? I have an attack of Necrons that will necessitate a fleet to beat them back. I do not have said fleet. Unless I'm willing to send one of them back. I guess I will. They can handle it. Everyone else will keep marching on the Necron. This ends now, one way or another. As for the situation in Scalus, I can raid them, weaken them, keep them weakened, wait for the Necron attack over there. Kind of want to, really. To be fair, the last thing I'd really want to deal with here is a Necron attack after I take down 3 fleets.
Calculating vectors. Transition begun.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Now their fleets are weakened, but that doesn't mean that
With matchless
they have
efficiency.
fewer ships. Their ships are damaged, not destroyed. Thanks to the Necrons.
Rouse the engines.
Surprisingly, though, more durable than I would have assumed. Hold on, slow down a bit.
Hostile signature detected. To serve the Omnisire. Engaging drive. Machine spirit appeased. Optimal course set. The spirits obey. Optimal course set. Calculating vectors.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Yeah, alright. I'm not gonna get anywhere if I just leave it up to the depths of Mars to handle the situation. Bring out the big guns. Well,
Course engaged.
that's not too bad.
Changing course.
Okay, so point there, point there.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a
just wait for them.
strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
I'm guessing they just destroyed one of those, but they probably hurt themselves more
Fury
than
interceptors in flight.
gave themselves a benefit.
Brace
it.
for impact.
Heading acknowledged.
Enemy sighted.
Engaging engines. Impossible, Admiral. We serve. Coordinates acknowledged. Setting course. Ship ready. Understood. Aye, Admiral. Underway. Enemy sighted.
Starhawks loaded and sent. Aye, Admiral.
Impossible, Admiral. Lightning strike successful.
Changing course. Your orders? Enemy sighted.
Course engaged. We wait your command. Coordinates acknowledged. Aye, Admiral. Heading acknowledged. Enemy sighted. Engaging engines.
Shark assault boats on their way.
Changing course. Understood.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Damage teams, begin repairs now!
Ship ready. Heading acknowledged.
Ship ready!
Understood. We wait your command.
Heading acknowledged. Setting course. Heading acknowledged. Your orders? Coordinates acknowledged.
We serve.
Course engaged. Maximum burn. Impossible, Admiral. Engaging engines.
Not here to win, but here to make them bleed.
Ship ready.
If that means destroying their battleships, so be it.
Changing course.
The sight of 3 Imperial Navy battleships hammering the fuck out of chaos.
Setting course.
Whatever the hell the Sons of
The
Mouse
enemy
are.
has seized a strategic area.
I don't
The
really
enemy
know
has
anything about these
accumulated
guys, to be
50%
honest.
of strategic points.
Ooh, that's bad.
Warp engines active.
Okay, that's enough for now.
The enemy has accumulated 75% of strategic points.
Okay, so I wait. Regardless of how strong they are, any fleet that I send after this point should be able to wipe them out completely. Alright, I do still have 2 movement points over there. I have 6 fleets, 7 in total, soon enough. No, 8 fleets will be incoming over there, won't they? 8 fleets. 8 fleets with capital ships to bear against the might of the Necrons. Well, not so much of a might, is it? Now, with this in mind, though, I need to be actually smart about this. I can't just muck this up. There are several decisions I could make. I could, for instance, send 3 fleets to destroy the Necron forces in the Lone Star system and then withdraw them so that Spire and the other fleets that I have will be able to finish it up. I think I'll do just that. It's a risky idea, though, what I'm doing here. But it's probably worth trying, right? So the Smurfs and the Imperial Fists will clear the way for the reinforcements to arrive.
To where we are needed.
This isn't to say I expect
for
miracles
impact.
from these guys, no. I do not. What's this?
Engines engaged. Moving to position.
That makes a bit more sense. 4 squadrons.
Hold course.
Enemy in sight.
Okay, stop.
Repositioning.
So...
Enemy in sight.
Wait, what? It would be fucking hilarious, wouldn't it?
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Actually, it would be really sounding hilarious. Beyond every measure.
That is impossible.
If the great Necrons had light cruisers to defend their own
At your
home
command.
systems.
Enemy in sight. Strike quickly, brothers. That is impossible.
All power to engine.
Underway. Show us the enemy.
Where shall we strike? Enemy in sight.
Moving to position.
I am listening.
To where we are needed.
Launch Thunderhawks.
Repositioning. Hold course. At your command. That is impossible. Engines engaged. Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment. Hold course.
To where we are needed.
Where shall we strike? At your command.
Launch Thunderhawks.
Moving to position.
Our rock cannot be denied.
To where we are needed.
We stand ready. Underway. Launch Thunderhawks.
Underway. Give us purpose.
At your command.
I am listening. Repositioning. Tech Marines, calm the machine spirits. Teleport attack successful. Initiate targeting protocols. We stand ready.
Launch Thunderhawks.
Underway. Moving to position.
Enemy in sight.
Successful teleport strike.
Repositioning.
Where shall we strike? To where we are needed. Launch Thunderhawks. Strike quickly, brothers. At your command. That is impossible.
Show us the enemy.
Hold course.
Give us purpose.
Engines engaged. Show us the enemy.
Show us the enemy.
I lost the strike cruiser. A victory. As I said in my guide video, Space Marines can handle Necron just fine. Negatively though, as the other. The reason they can handle Necrons is Necrons just, yeah. One ship destroyed though, that's not exactly a sterling victory, is it? Either way, the Lone Star system is under my control. Now all I need is for Spire and the other fleets to actually get their asses in there. I think all of these, no. This one fleet can't. That's actually kind of significant. Now I'll have to move him over there. I can keep West Camp over on that side. Maybe I'll even keep the Adeptus Mechanicus fleet in the system. Maybe. So many maybes. So many possibilities. Taking my fleet from Agrippina, and I'm going to... well, next turn, obviously. Anything else I could do? Not really. I mean, I do have fleets in other sectors. I guess I could attack the Necron stronghold and Nixus, but what's the point, right? Holding the system, Skelos is not necessarily a wise system for me to invest resources in. There's nothing really gained from it. Except keeping Chaos busy, I guess, but still. So, let's end this. The Necrons decided that they would rather commit suicide. Yeah, okay, I need to put an end to these guys. They've become a nuisance. A real fucking asshole threat. Ooh, Chaos is going to attack Harvest. So be it. This needs to end. Here and now. I don't care that the Necrons have a fucking Death Star. They are going to fucking die. The Imperium actually held them back. Nice. Oh, very nice. I think they do really have a lot of light cruisers in those fleets. Would explain some things. And it would just be up to Abaddon to ruin my day by launching a full-fledged fucking strike against that system. I can hold them back. It's not necessarily gonna be the biggest issue. Just wait for the attack to happen and then pick up the remnants. Meanwhile, in Chinchare, well, suppose I can forget about my fleets over here. They'll hold the line. Agrippina will be fine. Not really worried about that one. Like at all. More worried about what's gonna happen here into a turn in Costin. It would be nice if at least the attacks they were launching would end when this kind of thing happens. Either way, the Space Marines of the Imperial Fleet need to get the hell out of here. As do others. As do they all. Yeah, the Ultramarines took a beating there. A bit. A bit. Don't worry though, I'll make the Necrons pay for that. I feel that this would probably be the wisest course of action. I do want some Nova cannons. Now, some people ask why don't you give Spire some battleships? The reason I don't give Spire some battleships is because it's actually useful to have a battle cruiser. Even if it's just one that has, only one that has fighters. As I've been able to abuse it greatly, those fighters that he has on his fleet. If I gave him battleships, it would be line battleships, not carriers. Right, let me save here. Necron Death Star, because why not? What do you think?
The size of it.
Have faith, Commodore. We shall prevail. All vessels, prepare to engage.
Acknowledged. We shall prevail.
Victory will be won on the ground, not in space. Distract the foe, and the Sons of Corax will do what must be done.
Agreed. May we do the Emperor proud this day.
Let it be done.
Underway.
Don't have time to waste over here. We are going in.
Understood. Coordinates acknowledged. We serve. Impossible, Admiral. Aye, Admiral. Setting course. Heading acknowledged.
Registering energy flare on the surface of the Dark Throne, my lord.
That can't be good.
All ships, brace for impact.
Your orders?
Course engaged. Underway.
Energy readings for that discharge are beyond the capacity of our analysis, my lord.
One thing is certain. We won't survive many of those. Shadow Captain.
Cursed shades. There's too much interdiction fire from those defense platforms. We've lost 2 Thunderhawks already. Our drop pods won't survive a planet strike.
We will have to destroy the defense before the ground assault can begin. There is no glory in failure.
Helm, you heard him. Set course for the nearest defense platform.
Changing course. Enemy defense platform destroyed. Impossible, Admiral. Engaging engines. Heading acknowledged.
Enemy defense platform destroyed.
Changing course.
More Necron vessels entering the battle zone.
Defense platforms are destroyed, but we're still facing heavy fire from the surface.
To the dark winds with your caution. The battle slips from our grasp. Engines to full!
Solari!
Enemy sighted!
Our battle barge is destroyed, but we have reached the surface. I have a large vortex bomb, and I intend to use it. It will take time to get it into position.
You'll never get clear.
No, I imagine not. Buy us time. We will do the rest.
We need more ships.
You have them. My regrets for the delay, Lord High Admiral.
I cannot hold you to account for the vagaries of the war, Archmagos. Join your fire to ours, and all is forgiven.
Troop transition successful! Setting course. We wait your command. Underway. Aye, Admiral. Course engaged.
We have located primary focusing chamber. Encountering heavy resistance. Need support.
Can you supply targeting coordinates?
Receiving them now, my lord.
Very good. Prepare for bombardment.
We are ready to serve. Understood. Ship ready. Coordinates acknowledged. Target locked in. Your orders? Rouse the engines.
We wait your command.
Course engaged.
This is how the Imperium takes down the Death
We
Star.
serve. Understood.
Wait, seriously?
Orders?
Well, I guess we need to wait, right?
Aye, Admiral. Changing course.
That ship will take it.
Ship ready.
Alright, let's destroy some of the
Underway.
Necron vessels.
Ship ready. Setting course.
There goes the Blood Angel fleet, I'm afraid.
Aye, Admiral.
Take the damn point already. Come on.
Setting course. We wait your command.
Focusing chamber destroyed, my lord. That should put an end to that cannon of theirs.
Solari, my thanks.
We do our duty.
We serve. Heading acknowledged. Aye, Admiral. Engaging engines. Ship ready. Your orders?
We wait your command.
We serve. Burn retros. Aye, Admiral.
Thruster routines active. State your order.
Reinforcements received. Securing drop zone. Planting charges.
Your service does the Emperor proud.
My lord, we have another Necron fleet. Closing fast.
At last, I have you in my grasp, upstart. You will not thwart my magnificent schemes. You will kneel before me, broken in body and will.
Solari, what progress?
The bomb is almost in position. We need more time and more blades.
Time is fast escaping us, Solari. But you shall have whatever warriors we can spare.
Heading acknowledged. Understood. Ship ready. Changing course.
Rouse the engines to fury.
Coordinates acknowledged. Underway.
The Necron leader. Wipe him out. You might have one of their lovely battleships, but I have several cruisers, battle cruisers, and 2 battleships.
Setting course.
The Adeptus Mechanicus will buy me time
Ship ready.
while I deal with the fucking upstart.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Ship ready.
Course engaged.
Initiate emergency repairs. We serve. For the Emperor.
Aye, Admiral.
Target locked in.
We serve. Changing course. Shark assault boats on their way. Engaging engines. Your orders?
Course engaged.
Fuck it, I am the Imperial Navy. I'm not gonna sit down like a mewling coward and just dance around this bloody
We wait
ship.
your command.
There's only one way the Imperium does
Underway.
things. Up close,
We wait your
personal, and with extreme
Coordinates
fucking
acknowledged.
prejudice.
Aye, Admiral. For the Emperor!
Ship
At
ready.
that point, take it.
Vortex. Bomb. In position.
I commend you, Solari. Commodore, we need an extraction zone.
No! No time! We are overrun! I I strike this blow for the Emperor! Victoris aut mortis!
Necron vessels are disengaging. The Dark Throne. Projections indicate it will fully collapse within hours.
Victory is ours, but at great cost. Prepare a missive to deliverance. The Raven Guard should know how their brothers died.
Never known an Astartes die easily. But this was something else.
Indeed. Solari was the Emperor's righteous hand this day.
The threat of the Nepheru Dynasty was no more, scattered across the stars.
And with that, the ancient menace is at last destroyed.
With your permission, High Admiral, I will contact Mars. They will wish to take samples for further study.
Are we sure that's a good idea? There could be anything left behind. Who knows what might happen?
And I can think of no one more suited to managing the consequences than the Adeptus Mechanicus. Send your missive, Magos.
Yes, High Admiral.
The Necron are no more. Victory is mine. It's done. Is done. There are battles yet to be fought against them, of course. An invasion here and a system needs to be taken somewhere else for the armor on shields. But the main issue has been dealt with. I'll leave some fleets behind to deal with the situation one system at a time. It will be a hell of a work, but they'll get it done, I imagine. Meanwhile, Spire, his fleet, as well as, well, I guess the Mechanicus fleet. I'll leave these two. And maybe, as well, the Astartes fleet. But Spire and another fleet will be heading north. And then, once the threat is eliminated, once everything is set in motion, I'll kill Abaddon. I'll invade the Eye of Terror itself if it comes to it. Suicidal, I know. Seeing as, you know, there's that giant scar among the stars. They haven't really addressed one of the biggest things that happen. Is that, you know, with Cadia fallen, the pylons destroyed, Eye of Terror expanded, took over the galaxy. That kind of stuff. Either way, situation is stable. Necrons, these fleets over here will hold harvest against the might of chaos. While Spire will go and deal with Skellus once and for all. Actually, I think I'll send a fleet north just to take Skellus from them. I don't want them to reinforce their numbers. They might very well decide to do that. So just send the good Admiral over here. I'll send the Space Marines. I'll leave, yeah, Space Marines behind. Or maybe just leave everyone behind except Spire. Gotta make that decision. And now all that there is left is chaos. And what little they have to deal with me. Every faction has been eliminated or dealt with in some capacity. I'm guessing that didn't work out as I would have intended it to. Fine then. I will deal with the threat of chaos on my bloody own. Since they so graciously received reinforcements from Abaddon over there before I could... Nah, never mind. Forget what I said. I'll hammer them with every fleet I have in this system, then I'll take those fleets back and... Oh, I can't actually. One of the fleets can't reach the system. It's a movement point issue, really? But it has 4. What's the... Oh, it's the minefield fucking shitbag. Yeah, let's... That was a pretty nice survival right there. Nice save, Megas. Nice save. Skellus is mine at the very least. For all the pain that will give me trying to hold it. But at the very least, Chaos no longer has a foothold in any system. Time to Spire to head home. Well, home. There's no home. He is home. Right. The only system I need really is Hydrocordatus. Everything else is a secondary concern. Attack will be in 3 turns. I'll send another fleet to reinforce that one. What about Cadia and Agrippina? They'll hold. Yeah, Hydrocordatus will be mine soon enough. I think a Mechanicus fleet needs to go and hold Agrippina. Along with whatever other fleets I might have available that could do it. Spire will have reinforcements in Caliban. Well, Belial, I guess. Medusa. Where is that fleet? Alright, here. So we have a battle ahead against the Force of Chaos. Costin here, Sanya. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more.